know what I mean? Like, so I felt like,
which could be a good thing and a bad thing, depending on the situation.
well, from what I got, her daughter is very worrisome. Very worrisome. I feel like she's going to have anxiety issues. Like, the loud noises scare her and all that. And it's not, her mom was thinking, oh, she could be on the spectrum. No, it's not. I felt like
this spectrum shit is out of pocket.
It's for a check. And I said, it's not a spectrum. She's super worrisome. Like, and it dawned on her one day. She said that she was in the room one day, the baby dad came in, and a certain song came on the radio. And her daughter older now. She like 4. Her daughter walked up to her and said, Mom, you better not start crying. And she said she had to bust out laughing because that was a song she played when he out in the streets. And she walking around crying, cleaning up. You get what I'm saying?
Hoping that he come home.
The daughter that endured it. Yeah. I think our community is built with a lot of anger. Anger from broken homes, early trauma, so on and so forth. I think that also us being in poverty and learning to depend on poverty also adds to our anger. Because when you get kicked off the food stamps, you get kicked out of Section 8, you're angry. You ready to turn on whoever. You don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? I think that it's the ignorance. I think that our communities need more knowledge. If you notice, since COVID, a lot of people, it's a slur of people that went out and got, what is it for the business?
Oh, the LLCs?
LLCs and stuff.
Yeah.
It showed how many people wanted to do something with themselves.
But they didn't have the finances or the finances.
People would say, even before COVID, right before COVID, a slew of people was taking their taxes and buying the food truck little cart joints. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it showed that a lot of people in the community want to be more, they want to do more, but they don't have the knowledge. That's why it's so easy to say black businesses don't have good customer service. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
I ain't gonna cut you off. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with
you're definitely right. And I'm not even a environmental specialist.
Wow, they go slow.
You are right when it comes to that.
So the thing is, what the good thing is, a lot of the people, like you said, they did.
Her daughter did not need to be benefited, and she did.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot say that if she's needing it. Those are two different things, you know?
True.
So that hurted me, and I hope that she's getting better.
Yeah, she is. And
I don't know where she's at now.
So do you think it's so my thing is, it's not enough niggas in our communities. It's a lot of us that feel the same way that I feel. Mm-hmm. It's not enough of us that's using our voices or our whatever we have in these communities. Bro, take it like this. Every block in Philly got some old heads from that block. Mm-hmm. That the young boy, I don't give a fuck what young boys they is, they respect those old heads. Mm-hmm. If them old heads came back outside and come the fuck out of high and living good and getting fat and all that shit, and say, man, we not having that shit around here, it's not going to be going on around here. That's a fact. Because a lot of them, they be, what's the name, nephew? What's the name, little cousin? His little brother, her son, it's her son.
You can't do it no more because the kids have too much opinion now. They're allowed too much opinion. Yeah, the parents are now agreeing with them to turn on whoever. And today, here in Philly, the kids are beating up the old heads. They are fucking with them while they
fucking with they fucking with the elders. Ain't there one of them young boys out there ever looked at me like they was gonna try me? Maybe because I'm not that old. But I'm saying the dudes that's my age, if we could just imagine if the whole block just come outside and we out there chilling. And we out there like because we at the point in our lives where we got businesses, so we got the time to come outside and be like, yo, what the fuck is going on with y'all?
There's a lot of people trying to work on it. I do see that on the internet. It's a lot. Like
I don't feel like salute to all them dudes that do that. Them dudes that was going up to them schools. I think it was in Southwest, and every day them dudes was at them schools. Salute to them dudes. I feel like it's not enough for them or us, because I'm one of them dudes that would do that. I don't have enough people that I know personally that'll be like, come on, bro, we going up here and we're going to stand in front of this school while these kids, when they come in and when they get out.
Also, another thing is, I think that new tactics need to be put into place, because even when you go back to when we was kids and they have speakers come out to the school, we didn't give a fuck what they was talking about. We just was happy to get out of social studies for this freaking hour while they talk. We was never listening. Kids are not listening. To them is lecturing, and we can't complain because we was dumb at one point.
No. They didn't have us talking. Them niggas that was coming up to the schools and coming to them programs.
But those were successful people, and they thinking that putting successful people in front of children to get them something to look at, they need something to catch their attention.
You gotta put somebody.
Sad to say, and I know this sounds like it's so far-fetched, motherfuckers is so worried about the stars. They so worried about the rappers, the basketball players, the this, the that.
Okay,
so,
I didn't hear it for a minute. I'm sorry. I missed about 2 minutes.
All right, you want to catch up.
It's okay. It's okay. You'll catch on as we keep going.
You didn't legendary.
So,
I think that it is going to take somebody that they pay attention to and care what they say. Like, people be quick to say, oh, it's these raps and these songs. That do got a lot to do with it. It do. But at the same token, you can't really fault it, because don't forget, if you listen to the oldies, all that shit was about fucking, swinging, cheating, all types of shit. It was never
genocide. It was never.
No, but it was a lot of R. Kelly's. It was a lot of
we're not gonna act like that shit don't exist.
But they try to blame. What's the song?
It's the violence part, though, cuz.
No, you're right. It is the violence part. It definitely is. But that's why, if we can get the stars to take initiative, like just an example, like if Weezy be like, let's say example, if Weezy got on camera and be like, you know how they be showing how they
but they do it, but they do it.
Yeah, I rap about that shit. But I don't really do that shit. What the fuck I look like? Selling drugs.
No. Listen, that's not even the thing. This is the God's honest truth. But the thing is, man, these niggas is not involved in these communities, bro. That's all it is.
Not. But these guys look up to him, like, as a girl, you know what I mean?
But
you know how annoying it is as us female to be chilling with a guy. Yeah, we know we probably trying to fuck later on that evening. To be chilling with a nigga and he rapping Drake and shit. We don't give a fuck about that verse.
Not like, the ladies. So I can't really speak on as from the ladies, but from the youngins, right? If Lil Haas and them, they fuck with me, and I ain't told Lil Haas and them to sell nothing to nobody, and they don't sell nothing to nobody. I always push the entrepreneurship. When I came home, I pushed the entrepreneurship on the young boys. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And so they all doing that. Lil Mike doing his car detailing joint. You feel me? You got Haas, he doing the ice cream and all that. You got Dante doing the goddamn what that shit is, the landscaping and all that, right? Mm-hmm. So that's 3 out of however many I could have gotten to. At least those 3 listen, right? They learn from what I've been through. But, so I come home and I'm telling them that shit not cool. It's not enough niggas doing that. They come home, tell them do 20 years and you won't be sturdy.
That's another thing. Just off of what you just said. You come home, you tell them, you put them on, get your LLC, do this. It's a lot of knowledge that go into building a business. And it's a lot of steps that we skip, us black people skip, because we're not given the knowledge. All we know
because we're not taught it, yeah.
Go grab the LLC, and it's a lot of people who think they're going to be rich if they get the LLC.
Just the LLC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that causes anger and frustration and people to start doing dumb shit and scamming and so on and so forth.
Plotting.
Yeah, like it just keep resorting you back. It goes back to what I said. Knowledge. We're ignorant to a lot. And we need to figure out what to get these motherfuckers' attention. The motherfuckers that shaking that shit can give a little motherfucking interview and talk real shit too, because in reality, we know a lot of the stars did not, let's say rappers, they didn't do a lot of the stuff that they rap about.
Bro.
And if they just come out and say that shit, no, I ain't gonna lie, I did end up hustling and got my money up and saved up and approached this person and da-da-da.
But once I got my money,
give some type of insight, yes. And you still got other people like basketball players, stars, so on and so forth. Say how the fuck you got how the fuck did Vivica Fox get fucking discovered? How? Tell us, bitch. Did you go to school for it? Did you go to school with another star, a child of a star?
They do not know.
Did somebody hear you singing on the bus stop? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give some insight.
That's what I'm saying. They lost touch, bro. The people they got their money. The dudes they got their money and they got on. You know what I mean? And that wasn't never. A lot of the old heads, even some of my old heads to the day, they got their money and they got on. But back then, when they got on, they was like, yo, look, youngin, okay, I see what you doing. Okay, no, you going about it the wrong way, young boy. That ain't how you do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was coming in and still making sure that everything was good. The niggas now, the community don't care about what's going on. They so scared now. And it's sad because it's niggas my age that, like I said, bro, we could come the fuck outside, bro. That's all we gotta do, bro. But you telling me you gonna shoot this corner up if your uncle out there? You literally, y'all niggas, that's y'all.
People ain't always got time.
Bro, these niggas shooting.
What? You gotta take care of too.
Bro,
but
these niggas shooting funerals up, bro. Ain't man.
I think that some knowledge. That's another thing.
It is knowledge. It's all a part of knowledge.
Yeah, back to the LLC thing, like. It's steps you need to really take before even attaining that. You know what I mean? Like, people don't even be knowing about credit before they go for certain things. Because it's going to take credit to maintain certain things.
Because they telling them all you got to do is get an LLC. But shout out to the nigga. Tay, what's up, Tay? Shout out to the normal niggas and all that. Because I seen they had a little program, Saudi and them. Like, you got people that's doing this, but I don't feel like it's enough. That's what I don't feel like. Salute to the people that's doing it, but I feel like so many more of us could do it as far as volunteering time. The kids don't, it's no after school programs because everybody want their palms greased. But then you got to do like me who has the availability and time, and all I'm asking for is a space. Give me a gym. I got a bunch of dudes that play ball. Mm-hmm. Give me a gym so the young boys can come to the gym. It's no after school programs. Let's start with that. I don't know what the fuck happened to them, but they disappeared. Now, after the after school program, you used to go to the gym, whatever school it was, and play basketball from 6 to 9. Go home and go to sleep.
It's still a field, just not many.
It's sad.
Right.
They closing schools down. They selling fucking schools for $100,000. And then the dudes, us in the community, the ones that do got the money, dumb niggas should be buying this shit. Why the fuck we not buying our community? How they started shit, we ain't buying it.
Because we don't own nothing in it. We never learned to prioritize and prioritize our money.
Got you.
We leave the home thinking we know everything because we heard of the electric bill, water bill, gas bill, and rent, and we think we got it from there. And we don't.
As long as we can pay that.
We don't know how to save our money. We don't know how to prioritize. We don't know how to manage food. It angers me, like I said, when I see a chick on welfare to say, me and my kids don't eat leftovers. Like, what, bitch? Like, it's a lot of people that don't know how to prioritize even food.
Even food.
Like, I done got like fucking mama. I cook some shit, like, and there's some leftover sides or something. I'm freezing that shit. Bitch, it's going in the thing. I'm gonna make this shit one day. Like,
I'm gonna eat it one day, ain't no question.
I'm bringing that out when I fry fish on Thursday, motherfuckers.
Ain't no question. And that macaroni and cheese gonna be good, just like you just made it.
Look, I made chili. I had a lot. Filled up some bags, filled up a small bag. Told my son, you want something to eat? Make chili cheese dogs. He took it out, throw it out the fucking small bag. They had chili cheese dogs. Like,
like certain things like that. People we
So,
what about the people that go to the market and then order out that same day, all that week?
Yeah. I watch a lot of people that I know spend a lot of money on Uber Lyft. They get lazy. They want Uber Lyft all the time. And a lot of people that order out. Like, and it be stores that they can actually call the damn store and tell the store delivery.
Like, and that's crazy. And they still go on Uber Eats and do it. That's crazy.
And so on and so forth. I've delivered pizza before and came just across the street, walked across the street diagonally to deliver somebody pizza.
That is insane. What's up, Play? So the next thing is, right, like the entrepreneurship is not being taught for real, and it's not being taken serious because
they're not even being taught the proper shit when leaving the home is what I was saying. They only know about bills. They don't know about credit.
They only know
they
about
don't know about They don't know about managing their money. Can you really afford a freaking house and a car? Not just because you got your taxes and you got the $2,500 to get in the house, or the $3,000 to get in the house, and you got the $4,000 to get the car, and that still leave you $2,000, so you balling. What about next month? Do you have the money? Because you just signed up for down payments on this fucking car. You still got insurance. You think because you paid all that money for registration and shit in the beginning, you in the clear? No, it's like a phone bill. That first bill gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you hard. You still got rent. Are you putting that into your math when you go and you purchase a lot of stuff? No.
So let me ask you a question then. Since we giving this game, I learned most of my game from being incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? And I like to call it fortunate, right? That I was at the highest level of incarceration. So I was locked up with real life billionaires. Mm-hmm. So some of the game that they was giving me as far as the legal game, like, you know, they'll give an entity more money than they'll give a person. Because they always take that entity, right? And get whatever money they feel like is deserved, right? Mm-hmm. So, but when did you start getting into that? Like, what was it that made you be like, hold on, I need to fucking start understanding financial literacy?
So our homie Bruce, big up to Bruce. Bruce used to always, you know how you got them friends that they call and they talk about something that they got knowledge about, but they go so far in depth that they lose you. Right. So Bruce was that conspiracy theorist friend. He always, you know, he kept hitting me and sending me videos on credit and this and that and that. After a while, I got tired of that shit. I eventually watched one. Watched the shit. Started learning some shit. It caught my attention. So then now I'm hitting him up and asking him questions. And he's telling me ways about my credit. Now, I didn't care about the credit because I didn't know nothing about it. Mm-hmm. But now I know I need to have it. They're checking credit to get into rent homes now. You know what I mean? Before you could just flash the bread. So, the first thing he told me, and I tell everybody, if you can find someone, the first thing he told me was, you know, he got a credit card that it goes by the longevity, how long you had it, the history. Right. The longer you have it, the better. Right. That's step number one. But you can put people on your credit card. If you put someone on your credit card, the credit card will be mailed to you in their name. You just cut it up. They never got to use it. They're just benefiting. Now they're getting the same benefits as you for having a credit card that long, for that limit, and your good status. Right. So you can put somebody on your credit and they shit jump up. So I think mine was like low 5s. It jumped up to the 6-somethings. Now it got my attention. What? I didn't even think I could get this far. You know what I mean? That's
just from them putting you on theirs.
Yeah, put me on a card. So you could jump somebody's stuff up, or someone can jump your stuff up really, really well by putting you on their credit. Then he started teaching me the rules of credit. So they tell us, you know, you don't want to go over 30% of your credit card. In reality, it's really 10%. It's a real big restriction on it, but it's ways around it. Right. So you still safe if you're within that 30%. But for nothing to impact your credit, it would be under the 10%. Right. So again, you want to stay within 30% of your credit, because every so often during the month, that's when they do the check-in, and that's how they go ahead and raise or lower your score. Right. I learned from him to take my credit card. This is how you make it go faster, go up faster. Take my credit card, use it for everything. If I'm at the store, I'm about to go to the movies, I'm about to swipe my debit card. No, put that shit away. Swipe the credit card, go on the phone, pay the bill right away. When you paying payments a month, that's how they make their money. They're making interest charges off of you. And they're able to play with your credit up and down. Right. They need activity. You get what I'm saying? So you can go over 30%. That's how you beat it. You can go over 30%. You can pay your rent for $1,200 if you got the limit on your credit card. Right. And just take the money out of your debit and pay it online to your card. And now you're getting buku points. You get what I'm saying? And you paid it off. And so they ain't even getting to make no money off of you. Also dealing with the credit. Let me see. I said put somebody on your credit, paying your bill right away. That's another thing. Even if you do go ahead and you spend, because I went one year being fucking Auntie Claus or Cousin Claus, and I bought all the kids gifts. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I probably done paid the bill down by now, but I kept, fucking with it, adding on to it, taking down. Like, I did the math, what's the 30% of all my credit cards went and spent that shit for fucking Christmas. Like, set myself back. It took me like over a year. I'm paying payments. They getting interest charges off that shit. Like, you can pay your monthly charges, but like I said, they're making money off of you. You want to pay more than what your monthly thing is. So when I get paid out of my check, I got, let's say, I got multiple. I probably got like a good 4 or 5 credit cards, but I probably swiped maybe 2 of them, maybe 3. Barely. I got one I really swiped because that's the one that give me the cash back, the rewards and shit.
Right.
I paid payments, but every time I get paid, I'll just take $50 and throw it on each card. Boom. Like, I'll take away the $150. You get what I'm saying?
So all right. So I got the card and I use my phone bill $145, right? $150. So I got the physical cash. So I could, before I use the physical debit card, use my credit card.
You're going to use your credit card.
Pay it.
Yeah, because you already got the app for the credit card on your phone. Your debit card is already linked to that. You can pay the bill whenever you want. So
now I'm paying it with the credit card. Do I still take the money? How long before I use the money on my debit card to pay that money back?
You want to do it right away. And the reason why I say you want to do it right away is because unless you want to keep up with the dates, I don't keep up with the dates. It's a certain date of the month that they're tracking. And then there's certain dates that you're free to move however you want to move. If you're going to pay attention to the dates, then you can wait and say, I know to have my alarm set for this day. Let it go off. I know to pay this bill. But I just hurry up and pay it right away.
Gotcha.
If I know I'm not going to, like right now, my card, my highest card, this month, I thought I was getting over on the fucking, on the fucking card running with shit. I done canceled the card, froze this shit. These motherfuckers came and hit me again for another fucking $300. Bill back up to $600 fucking dollars. Like, I just was in the clear, y'all.
Holy shit.
That's my highest spent card. Then I got another card that's probably like, I think it's down to 2 something. Like I said, when I get paid, none of the payments is what I'm going to pay. It's always over. So
you always going to pay over what the payment is.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to beat certain charges.
Okay.
But if I got to choose between the 600 and the 200 card, and they not due till next month because I done already paid the payment on them early when I got paid the last time.
Right.
I got $100 to blow. I'm putting it on the 600. I'm trying to knock this bitch down.
Gotcha.
I want this bitch down. The less you owe, the less interest charges.
Got you.
So if you have, and also another thing I want to tell y'all, with the credit card, because it's okay to start off with a secure card. It's okay. The secure card, they want you to you get your own choice. I think the minimum might be $200. Oh, some of them, might be less than that. Put a nice amount because this is your credit limit. If you got it to blow, it's tax time. If you got it to blow, look at it like I'm putting this money on hold. Because if you put $500 on this secure credit card, it's still yours. Yeah, it's rules on it. But with these secure credit cards, you get your money back if you follow the rules for like 1 year. 1 year of good standing payments, you get your $500 back and you still get to keep the limit. You've proven to them that you deserve this credit limit.
So Open Sky, really quick. So Open Sky reached out to me, right? I got a bunch of people that reach out. So I'm like, I'm not taking no big ass crazy limit, right? So, but they saying we'll give you this limit if you send us this money. Are you saying that I should do that? I don't got no credit cards.
Okay,
and I don't got
that's
no
what I was
credit
gonna
debt.
say. You don't want a bunch of credit cards, and you want to pay attention. Like, you want
snowball effect.
You want good credit cards, because a lot of these joints is just motherfuckers that figured out how to do it and said, "Let's start a credit card business." You get what I'm saying? So
I'm only dealing with like Capital One. And
right. That's what I was
like
gonna say. You want to do your research and do good. Like Capital One is good.
Okay.
Credit One is okay, mediocre, but okay. But they will keep offering. Don't fall for a lot of shit.
Got you.
But if you feel like they offering, so if they say, example, if you put down $250, we gonna give you $400.
Right, something like that.
I would say take the deal. That's a good joint to start with. Also for people who another good way to jumpstart a good high credit limit, get it rolling quick, is that Chime joint. I don't have it, but I know about it. So Chime got credit cards now. When I was trying to get in on it, they wanted too much. They wanted me to get a debit card with them and then stay with them for a while and then get a credit card. I didn't feel like that shit. I think the rules might have changed now. So I ordered the card, never activated. They ain't fucking with me. I got to call in and I'm not going to do that. But I was going to do it because the Chime credit card is like a debit card. You can put whatever you want. You could be going to Florida in May and got your money saved up. Let's say you want to get one of them banging ass cars and they require $600 down on the whole. You got the $600 in your debit account, but you ain't got it in your motherfucking credit card. Even though out of state you can use your debit card now. But I'm just saying, let's use this as an example. Right. Chime, you can take the money, put it on that credit card like it's a debit card. That's your credit limit. So when you get to Florida or wherever, swipe the card, they got the holding fee. You can take it off if you want. It's like a debit card. But it is fucking with your credit now. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So you want to really treat it like a credit card. But that's your chance to start your credit card off wherever you want. Because a lot of them secure joints only give you a certain limit. They don't want you to go past a certain limit.
I ain't seen one beyond 500.
Yeah, Chime, you can put $1,000 in that joint. That's a great jump start.
So wait, you put 1,000. Chime saying, God, give us the 1,000. Like everybody else saying, give us the money.
And the good thing about Chime is, let's say you put $200 on the credit card. Boom, that's your $200 limit. You've been living off the $200 limit. Let's say the next time you got money to blow, boom, you could put $200 more. Now your fucking credit limit is $400. Now you're living off the $400. You can't do that with a credit card. What we've been doing, if you deserve more money, I'm with Navy Federal, and my highest join, I was super hyped. Mine was 35. You know what I mean? But I'm now super hyped because now after a couple years, they done upped it. I didn't even know. I just happened to be checking on. What the fuck? I'm up to 5,000 now. Yeah. Like I never thought I'd see a credit card at 5,000. So, I pay attention and I don't have too many credit cards. I got credit one. I got two of them because I fell for some shit that came in the mail. I'm thinking they gonna up the credit of the one I got. Here come a second fucking card. So that's why I say don't fall for this shit. Because they're fucking keep sending you shit. But I got that. Who else I got? Those are the ones I use. For Tiva, that was like a loan. I thought it was a loan. They lied. That was a credit card. I just don't use that. That's like a $2,400 joint. But I want American Express. I want this. Do I want Discover? I want American Express for sure. Like I want some.
I mean, shit. once you get there, and so, let me tell you something about this.
Hey, little Mike.
So this shorty had came in the spot the other day, and she had flashed that joint. She was on some real live so. The homie tried to buy her a drink or whatever, so she like the way he trying to pay for her stuff. He yelling all loud in the bar, yeah, I'm paying for it. But she already got the card, the waitress already got it, so she bringing it back to her. She flipped that shit open. When I say the shorty was sitting there talking to that nigga like this, I'm looking at the I'm
holding the bill to face him?
The platinum
holding
card.
The credit card. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Look here, sir. That little shit that you trying to take care of. And I'm like, damn. Yo, like once you get American Express, you don't need no other cards. Like people need to understand that.
I want that joint. I want
you on your way.
I could have went for it now that I know what my credit is, but I can't go for it now because I'm trying to go for a house. So it's like you don't want to apply for
you want to let them come. A lot of people, like even Garnett, I was be talking to him and he was like, man, for real, like you want to let them come because not eventually, but you doing the right thing, they're gonna come to you. They're gonna send you a low joint, might be 25,000.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like I'm up there now because now my score is in like the 700s, so I feel like I can come at them now, like. And I don't have I learned their rules.
Yeah, history in school.
They don't want over 5 cards. I don't have over 5 cards. I think I got 4 or 5, but I think it's really like 4. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I stay within the means.
How important is credit? Knowing what you know now, how important is teaching credit?
It's very important because credit is the same as when they say your street credit. You keeping your word. It's exactly the same as that. Motherfuckers don't trust you if you don't keep your word. So, in white America, I'm going to say corporate America. Let's not say that. Let's say in corporate America because you got successful all types of
color.
ethnic
Yeah,
backgrounds.
right.
In corporate America, your credit is your word when talking to them. Your credit is putting your money where your mouth is. But you can earn that credit by showing that you can keep your word when doing business with small businesses, with other businesses. So the things that hit your credit is those businesses. If you keep on paying your phone bill, they won't show up. Like they may be on your credit that you have a revolving bill, but there's nothing in the negative to say about you. So you can go into corporate America and get whatever you want. I hate those videos when they be like, you want to be successful? They be like,
Sarah, what's up, Sarah?
Take your credit and get $100,000 loan, $1 million loan, and get 10 apartment buildings and rent it out. Now that's it. Bitch, stop talking to us like that. We don't even know how to get the credit to get the fucking loan. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like how the fuck we gonna get the loan? Like, tell us how to get the loan first.
And like, even also with it also play a big part because like, with even buying a home, I never in my life thought I'd ever be in a position to be buying a home. Like I didn't, you come from the mud and certain shit you don't envision. So I just was stumbling. I don't know.
Or not in that way.
Nights, I don't know what the fuck I be doing half asleep, but I be applying for shit. I told you I applied for a liquor enforcement agent. Like I got all the way to the polygraph and was like, this might not be for me. But I just be applying for shit. Somehow they hit me back and was like, you can fucking get a home. What? Like, but it's so much that go along with it. Credit does play a part, and they do work with you with the credit. But they go by your income. Your income really means something. So we think we the shit. We done skip certain shit in school. We don't need all this education. We can get these jobs, but these jobs, we might feel like we comfortable at $20-something an hour. That's not enough. When buying a home, they go by your debt to ratio income. That's your credit. They go by the stuff on your credit is your debt. If you only make but so much, they're only going to give you but so much.
That's correct.
So people be like, oh, I was offered $100,000 to buy a home. That's not shit.
That's $100 grand is not nothing.
I'm going to let you know now. Making $100,000 a year will get you $300,000 to get a home. That seemed like a lot till you get on Zillow
and try to buy a fucking house,
and then you find homes under $300,000, and they still look like the fucking homes you've been growing the fuck up in. You try to get it's so fucking funny how the next level of homes is beyond that threshold, like, and it hurts y'all. And then even that, when buying a home, let's say you eligible for $300,000.
You eligible, okay?
Do you know what the fuck the mortgage is, y'all? Like I'm telling, this is my business.
So
the mortgage is like, y'all, at fucking $270,000 with good credit, 1% assist, blah 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 blah. Mortgage is fucking $2,200.
Damn.
It's hard to find a mortgage that's like $1,400 now, y'all. If I use the whole $300,000, my mortgage is going to be like fucking $3,000 a month. Don't forget you adding on taxes.
And you gotta pay closing fees.
Cheltenham area is $10,000 for taxes. You're breaking that and dividing that into 12. That is now added on to my monthly mortgage. On top of the fee. Because when you do mortgage, you got your FHA and your conventional. Okay, they're charging you a fee. That's
I'm playing with my family, man.
That's an insurance fee. That's insurance to say we don't trust that you're gonna pay your mortgage, so you gotta pay this extra on top of the mortgage to prove to us that you're gonna pay it. Your home gotta reach 20% equity before that bill can drop.
Dang.
And if you FHA, you want to cross over to conventional, because FHA won't tell you at your 20% equity. Conventional will. FHA will just keep taking your money.
Yeah, salute to that.
So, I know we got big dreams and we want shit, y'all, but it really, really takes shit. Like, I thought I was balling. Ooh, $300,000. Then I was like, I can't afford that. Can you keep me down to the 215s? $220s.
Yeah, shit.
I'm gonna go down to the 200s. Like,
yeah.
y'all, crack houses is going for fucking 100 and something thousand. Empty lots with no fucking house. A pound of bricks, just whatever.
A pound of bricks is crazy.
It's going for 100,000, y'all. Them joints not even 50,000 no more. Like,
right, that shit crazy.
It's crazy, and it's like we don't have the knowledge. And like when I talk to the banker and she doing the math and she like divided by this and 3%. Bitch, they lost me on fractions. I ain't gonna lie. Percentages, letters, they pissed me off. Like, I start daydreaming about what I gotta do when I get off this call now. Like, she lost me, and it just made me feel like, damn, there's so much knowledge that we don't have, and that's why we're angry in the community and we can't get nowhere. We need knowledge, and we need to learn how to listen. A lot of us got short attention spans. A lot of us
350 not even enough. I'm glad I'm a vet. You want to get in the box? Get in and talk to us.
We gotta go to fuck the Texas and get a fucking. You could get a baby mansion for $300,000.
Might as well do it.
Yo, that shit is gorgeous.
Might as well do it.
Let
me build a studio in that motherfucker.
Take him. I just want to.
You on that bull crap? You on that bull crap?
You want to talk to him? Yeah. Talk to y'all later. Sorry.
Good people.
Hello.
Damn, I gotta make sure this shit. We gotta tell you this on the John. Let me see. Make sure that shit on the John.
Alright.
Fire. Yeah, we got time. We rolling. I don't know when that shit gonna check, but man.
No.
Hello. How you doing? I'm alright. I got you on speakerphone. I'm with
Gage.
Yeah, I had to think of a name to say.
What's up, bro? It's Gage, yo. Gage.
My cousin.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
What the fuck wrong?
Huh?
No, the phone, it sounds a little mechanical. Y'all talking.
He called. He
Is that better?
Huh?
Is that better?
I mean, I can hear you. It just sounds like your voice sounds a little computerized a little bit. Sorry. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? We just got done filming a episode of the podcast. We got a couple minutes left and shit. You feel me?
You said you got a couple what?
A couple minutes left on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, what y'all talking about on that show?
Multiple things, but I was just speaking on credit and giving knowledge when buying a house and so on and so forth. But we were speaking on what the community can do to help alleviate some of the crime and so on and so forth. And I was just saying that I think it start back with us not having enough knowledge to get out of poverty. And stuff being lingered over our heads to keep us in poverty.
So I can't really hear you that good. So you said something about, you said poverty or property. What did you say?
Poverty.
Poverty?
Yeah.
And what's the subject?
So we're saying, like, what is it that we believe need to be done to help lower some of the crime and, the anger that's going on in the community, like, the way things is now. And I was saying that how it's basically people not having enough knowledge to get out of poverty and people being angry because they feel stuck and they taking it out in other ways and on anybody. And also how the children are being raised as their parents' friends because their parents are lonely, may not know how to deal with people or handle people or chase people away, so on and so forth. Like all that trickle down and build the community. And also people still going off of the raps and stuff and feeling like they gotta get it from the muscle from selling drugs and so on. So like we need other alternatives.
Ask him how you feel about the rap now.
How you feel about the raps now?
How I feel about what?
Raps now. Like they blaming it on the raps.
Well, rap is what it is. I mean, everybody.
This is a call from Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Cole Township.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
I mean, as far as rappers go, I mean, they rapping about, I mean, you know, they story. You know what I'm saying? These individuals, and, you know, they rapping about how they feel, or, you know, whatever's going on in their neighborhood. And I guess you could look at it as being glorified, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it just is what it is. As far as shit being, you know, crime and kids and community stuff that's going on, like, I look at it like it's like a lack of love.
That's a good one.
Because niggas, like, for real, when dudes be out there doing all the shit that they be doing, I mean, they really looking for love disguised as respect, or respect disguised as love. Because everybody just want to be accepted by these kids. So if somebody is doing something, or if the people around you is acting a certain way, getting a certain kind of attention from it, then, you know, you just being a human, you want the same attention. You want to be accepted by these people, so you're going to do what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And it's just misguided, or like you're looking for love the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, parents, I mean, you know, you heard this saying, take a village and all that. But
Yeah, we was just saying that. It definitely take a village. And also, I was telling him that a lot of people don't understand that these rap sells. You know what I mean? Niggas ran out of stories to fucking tell a long time ago, so they start making up shit as long as it rhymes. And I think that if a lot of these rappers did more interviews and explain, like, yeah, you know, I rap about this shit don't mean I live by this shit, because if I lived by this shit, I wouldn't be here rapping in front of you today. You know what I mean?
The music is made for
Institution, Cole Township.
people that
This
make
call is
music.
subject to recording and
They
monitoring.
make it for love making. Then you got people that make music for getting high. Then you got people that make music for shit they call like the blues or whatever, like motherfuckers just down on their luck. Then you got people that make music about killing. And you got, I mean, music is just whatever you into. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily blame the people that's making the music, because everybody make music for everybody that's in the, you know,
And that
thing.
going through that
If you
situation.
into killing, and you listening to somebody that's talking about killing, then you know they motivate you to do that.
Yup, you can
If you
relate.
into love making, and you listening to somebody that's talking about making love, I mean, they gonna motivate you to do that. So I don't necessarily believe that it's the music's fault.
No, not at all. I don't think so either. But I do feel as though that, in all honesty, nobody listens to each other. You know, even when we was kids and they had speakers of successful people come up to the schools and explain stuff to us for future, we didn't give a fuck. We just wanted to be out of math class. You get what I'm saying? And the same thing for this generation. We need a different approach. So I just feel like the Stars would be a great start, because they listen to them. They give a fuck about when the Stars get robbed, when it's their birthday, Jennifer Aniston had a baby. I don't give a fuck about none of that stuff, but a lot of people do. So if there was more interviews where they're showing them the other side, like, look, this is me. Like, Kim Kardashian get wedgies too. That bitch digging her ass, she passed gas. Like, they're fucking human. So that's what I mean. They need more interviews to help people calm down, because it's the same as when, I ain't gonna say when we was younger, because niggas is still doing it. I could be chilling with a nigga, depending on what type of wacky head nigga he is, and he just busts out rapping. And he up and he in his zone, because he feel like he fucking Louisiana now. Like, I ain't come here to fuck Louisiana. I came here to fuck Rob. Sit your dumb ass down. Like, you get what I'm saying? You not no killer right now, Rob. That's not what you was spitting on the phone to get me over here.
But
I mean, music, the people in music that's making the music, I mean, you can also look at them as like I guess like prophets. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right.
Thank you. That's what I was
saying.
saying.
I say, you know, it's just like a preacher getting up on the stage and, you know, talking about
thought is holier than thou, right?
You know what I mean? So if you got somebody that's because like I said, you got to be into the stuff in order for you to even, you understand what I'm saying?
But now you
excited about it.
But now you got.
Go ahead.
But now you got people that's just rapping about shit that they just hearing about. And you know these niggas is fabricating. I think that's another issue.
Yeah, I mean that could be like I said. It's like when you watching a movie that reminds you of something that you're going through.
Yes.
You're not looking at the actor like,
right.
Well, he don't really live this. You
That's
know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
when you're watching this movie, he on the book like, no, I mean the person is emulating your life, so you relate to it, regardless of whether they actually doing it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that you can relate to. So that's why, I mean, that's how I look at it.
Got you.
Yeah, that's a good view. A good view.
Yeah, that's real shit though, man. Hey man, anytime you get some time, man, you could just call up. Anytime you call, if she here, you want to do, you want to say whatever you want to say, you can say it. I'll put it out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all that shit, man.
You know he don't know about none of that shit.
It's out on every platform. They're gonna be able to hear your word, man.
When I call, I got a lot of rap about, I can talk. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's a topic, talking about something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. How you? Man, I got a bunch of stuff, man, especially as it pertains to us, man, because I feel like if dudes like you, because for people that don't know, you was the hottest rapper before all of these niggas in real life. Like the first nigga from the hood that was going with Diddy and all them, not like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, if the way you was rapping, you still had stories. You was telling stories. They telling lies now.
But after a while, they run out of stories. They only been through but so much. So
Right.
now they starting to, like how we see on a TV show, what's the joint, 50 Cent joint? The boy was rapping about some shit the other young boy did. And they like, oh, is he rapping about you? You know what I mean? Like, they gotta sell. It gotta sell. It's a product now. Yeah, you told your story. You got that shit off your chest. Just like the females, Keisha Cole singing about they hurt. All right, you got that shit off your chest, bitch. We tired of you being sad.
Right.
Tell us something else. You still
right.
gotta, and they be stuck in that zone. Well,
yeah.
Since that's so good, let me stick to that. They don't know how to switch it up a lot.
Right.
I commend a lot of the rappers that switch it up.
Yeah.
They can do a little.
Like I told y'all, man, it's really about whatever time you want. Like,
right.
I might get up one day and feel like, man, I'm trying to make some money today. Let me put this cheese on. He gonna motivate you. It's Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Right.
About to get in the bag.
Right.
Or somebody might piss you off and you like, you know what, man, I'm gonna kill this nigga, man.
Yeah, news to the sea murder. Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I feel like making love today, man.
No, that's true. I never even thought about that. That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
So because they motivate so much, that's why I feel like they should do interviews to explain to people, like, I say this shit, yeah, for that moment when you feeling it, but don't get it fucked up. You know what I mean? Because in the rap, you could say, shot a nigga, snatched his son, now he mine, I'm raising, just whatever the fuck you want to say.
Yeah, real
like,
shit.
They need, some people is really slow enough to think that they could do certain shit. So they need to be able to let them know, don't go really do some of the shit we saying. It's just some shit that go along with it and the time, and shit could be that hard. Because a lot of them may not have grown up that hard, but they know how to tell the story. They done heard it so much, they know how to flip it around.
But even the street nigga, this is another thing. I feel like the dudes that's going to jail and coming home, standing up and doing their time, they not telling the youngins about the ills of being in prison. They glorifying that shit like it's cool, but that shit not sturdy, bro.
Right.
Yeah, ain't no doubt. But a lot of times, some people, it's like, man, some people just got to learn on their own.
Yeah.
I ain't saying that, you shouldn't try to, talk to the youth.
Yeah.
Get to them. You should still try, but, a lot of young people, they don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, real shit.
I got a question for you,
like
boss.
I said, especially from you, they would rather hear it from, I think the only way you can get to them boys is to get to them through the people that they around. Like, if you my man, and you out here in the mix with me, and then you get to the point, you like, look at this, man, like, I ain't really on that time no more. So I might look at you like you crazy, like, man, you on some nut ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then, if it starts spreading the time that he on, you know what I'm saying? You run into some more niggas from around, like, man, we ain't on that no more, man. Like, we trying to spread love, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it'll listen. I think you got a better chance. But a motherfucker going to jail and coming back, you old now. So they looking at you like, you buy stuff away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely
But
right.
it's still a form of
You have 1 minute
experience.
left.
It's still a form of experience why they should listen to the so-called washed up old heads, because they done did what you did and landed where the fuck they landed. So
yup.
they telling you some futuristic shit to save you from your future.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, dudes is more concerned about being respected. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
And it's like, you know, I'm going to die about this. I'm going to go to jail about this. You know
And
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's pure stupidity
like I
and
said, I think
ignorance.
that respect that they looking for, they really want love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If people stop respecting the dumb shit, you know what I'm saying, then that might would change a lot.
And condoning the dumb shit. You are correct. Condoning, because a lot of people don't hold their
Shout out to
friends
you, man.
responsible for their shit. It is a lot of men now that is coming up and doing shit, feeding the homeless. They're giving away shit off of their feet, their back. They're holding their friends accountable about not being in their children's lives and so on and so forth. Love you. And they stop dealing with them. It's a lot of guys that be like, you know, that's my homie. I know him from when we was kids, but I can't fuck with boy no more.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Like it's a lot of us who would do account. I don't feel like it's enough, man. I just don't feel like it's enough. I feel like because I can sit around here and be around a bunch of dudes like in any part of this city, man, and just see the young boys doing nonsense and they with it. You know what I'm saying? They just automatically be with it. Go ahead, young boy, fuck that. Yeah, fuck that nigga, young boy, and all these type of shits. And that's not okay. So you got the ones that's misleading the community, and then you got the ones that actually has the influence that's so above the community that they don't even give a fuck. When you know that's Lord, what's the name, son? You know that's, you know what I mean? Come
and
on,
the
bro.
ones that just they get too good. It's like, I did hear somebody tell me, I forgot what this is. It Stockholm syndrome or some shit like that? Like, he said that you know, once you get going on something, you always feel the need to grab somebody, reach back and grab somebody's hand when you ain't even reached the top yet. He was like, you gotta chill, you gotta get to the top first. But the problem is when people do get to the top, they don't think to look back. They start switching up and changing on people and acting better instead of trying to give some knowledge. My job, if anybody catch me in the midst of doing my job, I tell them how to get out of it.
Right.
And when I'm on the phone, my friends be like, why you keep helping them? Why you keep giving them the answer? And I tell them, I say, because people are lazy.
Yeah.
You don't know how many people I tell how to get out of the situation, and they be like, oh, it's okay, I'm just going to go ahead and pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't feel like going through that shit. I did my part.
Right.
I told you how to get out of it. Whether you do it or not is on you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But I did my part. So you can't be mad at me for doing my job. I have a job I have to do. And I get mad when people be like, oh, you just doing this because you think I get the fuck out my bed every day and I want to do this?
Like, I wanted to write you a ticket
ass.
Specifically.
I want to get
I wanted to fucking bother you.
Yeah,
I woke up this morning like, I'm going to fuck with this shit here today.
And walk your block, motherfucker. No. I don't want to do this shit. And then it pisses me off because it's like, you make it seem like I'm targeting you. Why the fuck you keep doing the same move over?
Oh, I know you got
every day.
And that's with anything,
you
bro. You be like, bro, you gonna do this shit again? Like I was talking to Swab, you know, he draw the buses and shit. So he was like, yo, it be a dude like every day he just try it. It's like, bro, you don't think I get tired of you? Like, you not gonna pay the money one day?
Like, I'm not gonna notice you every time you come in. Yeah, you're my one for the day. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah, I already counted. You go.
Yeah, like and then you know what's sad? Philadelphia is so fucking bad. You know how many people out here say, man, I ain't paying to get on no fucking scepter? But what you gonna do?
All right. I ain't gonna lie. I'll just be a bitch at times. I'm not gonna lie. So what happened was, I applied for scepter, they ignored me and shit. Shut me down right away.
So now you're not paying for it.
Fuck you. You should have hired me. Every time I go to, fuck you. You should have hired me. Ding ding. Let me go through the motherfucker. But I'm not gonna lie, on a real human aspect point of view, the problem is everybody think the world revolves around them when they in their moment, and they seem to not care. It's many a times I said, oh, that's a corporate business. They got enough money to not give a fuck. Like, some type of way they are getting over. And even in their clothes, they do have to allow some people are allowed to walk up and say, I do not have any car fare, can I get on? And they are supposed to say yes. Just like some food stores, you are supposed to be allowed to walk in there and say, I do not have any money, can I have some food? And they are supposed to give it to you. They are.
Well, a lot of them, just off a good merit, they will.
Yeah, and it's not up to them.
But
it's in the clause of the business, because they have to. They know they make so much money, so they have to provide. They know it's a less people of less thing. Why do you think the bums can go into Popeyes at the end of the night and get all the chicken? And you know what I mean?
I feel like they should be able to go into each and every business at the end of the night and do that. And I seen it one day. I was downtown. It's sad because you would think that downtown that they would do it. Like this cook was coming out with trays, like the actual trays of food, and it was people like, yo, you know, and he like, no, and he like got like agitated. So I'm like, yo, bro, you don't even got to pay for that, bro.
And see, a lot of times
y'all throwing that away.
They don't even know. It's just how they feeling at that time. Like, no, we ain't allowed to, or they just heard from somebody else. No, we ain't allowed. Cause we are so quick to go ahead and say some shit like we know it, like we got experience in it already, and we really don't. And then it takes the next motherfucker that view you in a high light and start believing what you said and going off saying, I've done it plenty of times. Like I know, but I really heard somebody that I trust their word, so now I strongly believe it.
Right.
Yeah.
Public safety issue. We're gonna talk about that on the next episode. We're gonna talk about the public safety shit, because safety in what public? It's not safe anywhere. That, and
I do want to talk about guns.
Gun violence.
I want to talk about guns on the next episode. I want to know why people are so hyped about the guns. Like, why are they so hyped to say how they'll shoot a person in the head? Like, it won't affect their mental afterwards. Like, they're not human.
Because some
why
people
are they so quick to want to kill somebody? Like, it's people out here that talk like shit. Like, because they got a gun, they already got bodies. You don't.
They don't. You gotta forgive them because they don't really know any better realistically. Because and it's not. It doesn't have to be gun violence. It could be regular. You know, like fighting and things of that nature. And we got consciences. And that shit you can't. That's not nothing that you could. That's not nothing that you not gonna ever not see again when you get to that level. You know what I mean?
But it's annoying because if this hood rule is to only grab your gun when you know you're going to use it, because now you have a target on your head if you don't use it. Whoever you on,
if you clutch,
now they want to get you because you threaten them, threaten their manhood, threaten their dignity, all that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You done created some shit. Because you just wanted to show off or scare somebody. So why even use that shit? Like, I seen in the videos, the bitches is wearing the guns in their tights. Niggas taking them down in the store. Taking them down. Putting the bitch on the floor, boom, taking her gun and walking out like it's nothing. Yep. And she looking like, oh, yeah, because what you gonna do, bitch? You can't beat them. Dummy.
Yeah. Well,
you hype.
All right, we're going to tap in with y'all. We're going to get y'all with y'all next time, man. You know what I'm saying? It was nice kicking it, though. Y'all catch this on YouTube in a little bit.
It was definitely nice hearing this talk.
Yeah, every time. Now, I'm posting this one.